Hey guys, welcome back to another Duels video. Today I wanted to talk about why I'm always making live commentary, because, I'm not exactly that good at the game, but I still go for live commentary, which should, actively make the game harder, as I gotta focus on gameplay and talk at the same time, when I could just focus on gameplay and then talk over it. I probably could have been able to combo that person if I wasn't trying to talk as well. That fight came much closer than it probably should have, as they were kind of just jumping around trying to crit with no real strategy, which is fairly easy to punish in duels. But, when I'm trying to make commentary, it's much easier to get comboed. Like that. And, of course, I'm not that good at the game. In fact, I'm pretty bad at it. The only reason I play Duels is because Skywars was too chaotic to learn how to PvP. I'm a Bedrock Edition kid. I'm just playing this trying to get better. Look at this. Do you think I can commentate and play at this skill level? It's a catastrophe 95% of the time, and I can barely focus on my commentary. Honestly, this has to be some of the most unedited commentary I've done so far. Usually when I try to make commentary, I'm cut off by whatever is happening. I make a lot of jumps where I'm like, oh, and I have to cut that out because it's just dead silence. I'm just pausing. Oh, also stuff like this happens, which usually I cut out, but I've worked it into what I'm talking about here, so I guess there, it has its purpose. But my commentary's very jumbled a lot of the time. This specific recording, I've really been putting in the effort to not have to edit a bunch of gaps out, because it makes editing a real nightmare, because I have to go through each clip and cut out all the dead space, which is 90% of it. If I could just talk non-stop for, the whole video runtime, it makes, editing much quicker. So, it kind of seems like there isn't really too many good reasons to do live commentary, at least seemingly. There are a few reasons I actually opt for live commentary, even though it's much easier to dub over after, and it would probably, work out better in a lot of areas. I would have much better footage to go over, I'm getting destroyed by this person, and, I look bad, because I am, but, I look extra bad. And also, I could plan for cuts. If I say something, I get as many takes as I want. Because, I'm not trying to, fit things into each game and stuff. I'm just going with whatever happens. Games like this, I feel like I need to talk at the end, so that people can kind of get a sense of who won and who lost, as I don't want to just kind of cut away from every fight before I die or win. I mean, usually I keep talking on the fights where I'm able to combo people enough that I'm going to win. But I don't want to cut away from, every fight before it becomes apparent that I'm going to lose. Like that. I mean, I didn't really make much commentary at the end, but I also don't want to just jump away every time someone's, getting into a fight, they're watching it, and then I just cut away from it to a new fight. Because boom, there, I just cut away from that. You have no idea what happened in that fight. I could have won. I didn't. I got annihilated. But you would never know. And the thing about live commentary is that, let me first go back to why I play Duels in the first place, as it kind of is important. You see, I briefly mentioned that I play Duels because I'm too bad at PvP for Skywars. Now you might think, aren't Skywars players much worse than people who go to a game mode specifically for 1v1s? And yes they are. But it's also considerably harder to improve at PvP in the chaos that is Skywars. So, I go to Duels. I might be fighting harder opponents, but at least I can learn somewhat from my mistakes and improve from there. And that at least gives me something. And that's also why I make videos on it. It's to help improve my, editing skills and help get better at commentary while I'm learning how to PvP, so that one day I can make Skywars videos and finally complete my goal of just copying what Technoblade did in, 2017, because those are, my favorite videos. And those just seem fun to record, honestly. Just being better than the average game and just being able to go in and just talk about whatever, you slaughter everyone, and there's lots going on to talk about. So, one day I'm gonna reach that point where I can actually, properly PvP and don't just have to end every clip with a defeat screen. But till then, sorry, you gotta watch me be absolute garbage. But one day. But that's the thing. It's that live commentary is just not that fit for duels a lot of the time, especially if you're on my skill level. A lot of the negatives I described at the beginning are true, but then you got to imagine, like, if one day I want to do, like, Skywars related stuff or commentary on pretty much any other game, duels, there's a very limited amount of things that can happen, but Skywars, is a single game of Skywars ever the same? Because I don't think it is. That's why I play Duels, because I can't ever improve at Skywars, because nothing's the same. But it makes for great commentary. You watch someone speed bridge off a cliff, someone TNT cannons themselves into the air and then dies of fall damage. You watch someone else get shot off, then try to leave their own island, only get shot off themselves. It's chaos, but it's also great video entertainment, and it's great fun to watch and make jokes about and just commentate on. And that's where live commentary is truly going to excel, where I can play the game and have fun talking and still get through my topic while actually just PvPing people and not completely sucking at it. So, you know, one day for that. But I'll also just be able to address random stuff that's going on. You know, I'll be able to say, oh, look, those people are teaming, or oh, that person's a bee-hopping menace. They've got every hack installed. Oh, God, this is my 5th game in a row. What has happened to Skywars? You know, there's lots to talk about. But I also gotta, you know, be able to talk. And the thing is that I am not exactly what you would call good at talking. And my fire alarm just went off. I mean, my house ain't burning down, my dad's just cooking dinner. Happens all the time. I swear to God, if this is the person I win against, and this is the audio quality, well, I won. I wouldn't say it was a fair win. I'm going to, go here so that no more of my video is corrupted by the, fire alarm. Okay, I'm back. After finally throwing enough things at the fire alarm, it turned off. I kind of forgot where I was in my commentary. My ears are, like, numb. Yeah, I guess that's one hindrance to go along with live commentary, is that if something goes horrifically wrong, you may lose your spot. I believe I was somewhere along the lines of, live commentary works well in certain games, but I'm garbage at it. So, you know, I got to improve somewhere. So, you know, I was thinking to myself, hey, while I'm improving at Duels, I might as well improve at everything else as well. So, that's what I did. I made this YouTube channel. Because, you know, if you are a subscriber, hey, this is like the beta version of my channel. It's gonna be much better. If you aren't subscribed, but you made it this far, well, you clearly aren't here for my stellar gameplay, so my commentary must be at least somewhat good in this video. So, you know, just imagine this. Imagine this commentary, but even more fluid, and with solid gameplay. Like, imagine that sort of combo we just saw there, but it's everyone. So, you know, if I were you, I'm not saying anything, but, you know, I would personally subscribe because, you know, there's no harm, right? Anyway, enough selling my soul to YouTube or whatever. Back to live commentary, since, you know, actually, I'm not sure what else to add. Like, I kind of exhausted most of my points. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on everything when it comes to live commentary and why I kind of opt for it. Obviously, it's going to be different for everyone, and, you know, if you made it this far and subscribed when I begged you to in the video, you should probably hit an end card screen, because I don't think this video is too much better than the ones that are up here.